You're listening to the Down to the Wire podcast. You're a weekly podcast that brings you all things sports and more at St. Genevieve High School. I am your host, Alex Basler. Welcome back to another Down to the Wire podcast here. I'm here with the Emeralds dance team. They're here to introduce themselves and talk a little bit about how the seasons have gone.
Hi, I'm Kyrah.
And I'm Olivia Kirchner.
So we're just going to jump in straight to the questions. I'm going to go with a personal one first. What kind of made you guys fall in love with dance to start?
I just want to say I'm so honored to be on this podcast. We have been
waiting. We're fans.
We are extreme fans of this podcast, and we are so excited to be honored on this podcast. Yes.
So what made you guys fall in love with dance personally?
Okay, I have a kind of a long story. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. I feel like dance is really popularized in the media right now. So I feel like it was just kind of on TikTok. They have like big UDA national TikToks, and I don't know, it just seems kind of fun. And I also wanted to be a part of something with like a sport or just a part of the school, just something to do after school. So I feel like, honestly, I didn't go into it thinking I was going to really actually like it, but then I ended up really liking it just because it's a good team atmosphere and it's just fun.
Okay, so actually Olivia introduced me to dance starting sophomore year of winter season. But first, way back in my freshman year, I played volleyball, but I ended up getting a pretty bad knee injury. I actually tore one of the rarest ligaments apparently in your knee, PCL. I had no idea what that meant or what it was, but I went through a bunch of physical therapy and ended up not playing my freshman year of volleyball season, and then I actually did play softball, but I really wasn't loving it. And then I went into my sophomore season playing volleyball again. It's a really humbling experience, I feel like, whenever you get injured, because you have to like relearn everything and kind of like readjust to what you were used to, and it's really humbling, I feel like. So I had to kind of relearn everything, but I didn't feel like my same love that I felt for it like freshman season. So I didn't play junior year or senior year, but then Olivia introduced dance sophomore year, and that's kind of where I fell in love with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice. That's two great stories you guys say. You know, obviously, Kyrah, you had you played a lot of sports freshman, sophomore year, but Olivia, you kind of just started off right away. So that's, there's two different routes you can take to it. What are both of your guys' favorite dances that you've done this year, either fall or winter?
Oh my God, it's so hard because I feel like once we do dances, it's hard to remember them.
Also with dance, I feel like everything starts out really fun to learn it. But then after you do like the process of cleaning it, it's not as enjoyable.
Mm-mm.
Like I've noticed that, and just I feel like maybe being a senior has something to do with that. It's not as exciting. We've already gone through like football season, but I think a favorite dance of mine would definitely have to be, we did a dance to Rock Your Body.
Oh yes.
Fall season, I really liked that because it was pom, but it also was kind of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I wasn't too worried about it looking perfect either, because it was just kind of a fun dance in general.
Mm-hmm. I'd say one of my favorite dances, it was probably the Like a Boy dance that you choreographed.
I loved that dance.
And one dance that I really wanted to do, but I missed out on last junior year, homecoming, your guys'
Palmer team?
Yes, the girl, what was it?
It was Who Run the World.
Yeah, that one. It was Chef's Kiss.
I like pom dances, I think, though. I think that's the trend that I've noticed with myself is pom dances, for sure.
I really like hip-hop. I feel like I can get more into the music doing hip-hop, but I also really do love pom as well.
Yeah, speaking of like songs or themes, do you guys have how do you guys decide what songs or themes to dance to? Is there do you guys try to do so many hip-hop and then so many pom and then like so many different, what kind of categories do you guys go by as well?
I feel like this year is kind of the first year besides our sophomore year that we actually tried to do a jazz dance. Like I feel like before we've never tried to do one. And I think that it still even almost gave like a hip hop dance.
Yes,
this year.
it's really nice having how many freshmen we had?
I think we had 5.
5 new incoming freshmen who all had dance experience coming in. So it was really easy to choreograph like harder and more tricks into these dances because they had that dance background and experience. So
And they're really versatile, so they
Yes.
could like do anything.
yeah, that was really nice. But I feel like we just kind of like go with whatever song we hear.
I also think that the media has so much to do with it. Like
Yes.
UDA Nationals, it kind of comes at the end of our winter season, but they have so many good ideas. There's so many different teams that do cool, innovative things, and so I think that just like gives
Yeah.
a lot of ideas for us.
We pretty much go off of that and
Yeah.
what we see.
Yeah. Of course, the media plays a big role in that. You know, if you see someone else do a dance, you might want to try it and then kind of add your own little twist to it. So that's cool.
That's literally
Yeah.
exactly what
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a performance go completely different than planned?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Like an
Okay.
unexpected one,
I'm-
kind of.
So every time before we go and dance, we kind of do a little period of we go and stretch and we do our dance a few times. And over fall season, it was actually right before Rock Your Body, we have a jump split in one of our dances, and we were all stretching, getting ready for it. And then one of our girls goes to do it just to kind of make sure she stretched and totally like tore like all the ligaments in her leg. Like she fractured something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was her hip that she
But it was
messed
crazy
up.
because I mean we had done that so many times, and she was a
Yes.
competitive dancer, so it kind of just like I think she just
And
it just happened. I
Yeah,
don't really
we
know.
had to reblock our dance, move people around in different spots, and it was just hard to kind of do because
Yeah.
it's literally last minute,
And
and,
there's so
you
many-
go on in 2 minutes.
There were so many parts that we would like go through the dance and we're like, oh wait, that part is a partner part. We also have to change
Yes.
that. Like you just kind of forget how much goes into it. Like
Yeah.
it's just hard to change it.
A lot of people also forget time. I mean, it's not just like you guys are also performing in front of lots of, you know, football fans or whoever's even there to see you. Like even around the winter season, there's people there. Like you kind of just have to go off the flow because you want to make it good for them.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the main goal. But like that could be very stressful, especially if somebody gets injured.
Yeah, another thing I will say is sometimes music plays a big role. Like
Music does play a big role.
you have to be ready at all times is key
Yeah.
because you don't know when they're going to start your music, so you just kind of have to be ready. There was actually a time last fall season where the music just was awful.
Oh yeah, we didn't have any music play for us. We were
Yes,
standing out
literally we stood out there and just imagine
humbling.
us in a low squat standing this was
there.
after
Lowest squat I've ever done.
this was after that like 3-hour rain
delay.
delay,
Oh, yeah.
lightning delay,
So
whatever
it's
delay you want to call
midnight.
it. It's midnight. Everyone, like half the stands are gone. People are like miserable, sitting in
just
puddles in the bleachers, and we're just out there in a low squat waiting for our music to play.
And no one was there to play
Literally,
the
we were
music.
there for how long were we there? Like sitting in that squat for?
I would say like 2 minutes because everyone just kind of kept
2
looking up.
minutes straight.
And so then we tried to use a speaker. No one could hear the speaker, so it kind of just looked like we were dancing to no music.
Yes.
And then my freshman
it was
year
the most embarrassing
at
thing
state,
I've
our
ever-
music just stopped in the middle of the dance.
Yes,
And so then
competition is a whole nother story.
Yeah, because that's like you're expected to keep dancing if your
Yes.
music.
Yeah.
You have to
And-
go off of counts. That's why counts and dance is really important.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that was probably the most humiliating thing ever.
That was pretty bad.
I feel like you guys could go on and on about stories throughout the
Oh,
years.
there's plenty.
This would be about
There is
It's also-
4
plenty.
hours.
It's one of those things. Like there's so many. We've had so many different teams. 'Cause,
Yes.
Like it changes. Like there's so many different.
Changes
girls.
probably every season.
Yeah.
Because there's like girls doing volleyball, there's girls doing cross country, track. So
So-
we really don't know
really
what
is like
we're
a new
getting
team every
ourselves
time.
into.
Is there any like girls that you guys looked up to when you were younger, kind of, and then you try to like embrace their role that you're in now?
I loved the Emeralds when I was younger. That was probably my favorite part of like the assemblies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I knew really any dancers when I was younger
No.
though. I think I just saw them as a whole and like liked the idea of it. Like just like they like always looked pretty.
Yeah.
They always looked like they were having fun, and I think I wanted to be probably
Yeah.
like that. I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same for me. Me being so new to it, coming in kind of in the middle of the year, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
What does kind of a normal practice look like for you guys? Like how often do you guys practice, and then like how long? What do you guys do at practices?
So our practices are kind of like,
They're pretty chill.
yeah, they're really down to earth, but I mean, we do a lot of diverse things. Like it
I
could be
agree.
something different one day and then something like completely different. Like we could be working on hip hop one
We
day.
definitely focus on one dance
Yes.
most of the time, I think.
So when we have a game, like let's just say, for instance, like for fall season, they'd be having football games every Friday. So we'd practice that specific dance that we're gonna perform that Friday throughout the whole week,
Mm-hmm.
and then perfect it to perform it that Friday.
I also don't think people realize that we practice like the whole summer. Like we learn all of our dances
Yeah.
for fall at least all during the summer. Whether it's like we go to camp and get some dances then, or we'll make them.
Yeah, you
and then
get
we
camp.
spend like the week before actually planning them.
You guys have what is your favorite season, winter or fall? I feel like we know.
Fall,
I feel like we know this.
1,000%. And it's
You're just
like,
not really a part of the game on basketball. Like I feel like we're kind of a whole
okay,
separate thing. We
fall
just come
is
out at halftime.
peak season because you're coming off of summer. It's warm. It's still sunny outside.
You're tan.
You're tan, and like you don't have to lather and self tan. You're like you don't have the winter uglies.
We get ready with all the cheerleaders. It feels very like teenage girl, really
Yes,
fun.
it's like you don't have a game like basketball. You have maybe like 2 or 3 games a week. Football, you have 1 game every Friday, so you feel relaxed. And it's
also,
just,
like, you just are a part of the, like, more a part of the game with, like, football Fridays, I feel like, because we do the assemblies, which is kind of our own type of thing.
Homecoming.
We don't really do anything like that for winter, so it
Yeah.
kind of feels like it's an unknown type of, like, club almost. I don't really know.
Yeah, so I definitely
Yeah.
1,000%.
I feel like also it's like in the winter too. Sometimes you guys are having to perform like the same dances in a row,
Exactly.
which is probably like
you get drained out so
yeah,
fast.
especially
You
for you
could
guys.
probably
it's
relate
pretty
too
frustrating.
because coming from football straight into basketball.
Yeah,
is
it's
probably
pretty draining, especially with
Yeah.
not like even. I mean, you need at least like a month break to really understand
Yes.
what's going on.
And like especially like you go from football to basketball. It's 2 different sports.
Yeah.
Us is the same sport for so many months
And
in a
we
row.
we start, in, like, June, and then we go all the way to, like,
Yeah.
the end of February doing the same thing.
Yeah.
What is your typical game day routine? Do you guys do the same thing? Like, is it very similar for the fall and the winter, or do you guys kind of switch it up?
I would say it's the same thing, like, kind of the last question where we're like, it just is, fall has so much more going on. We try to meet at common grounds in the morning as a team. We can't do that every time with winter just because it's like you can't wake up that early that many times a week. Some weeks.
Yeah.
But we go to common grounds as a team, and then in the fall we would go into the gym and practice our spots for like when we perform at the assemblies. And then honestly after school we would just go to the football field, mark our spots on that football field. And then we go eat as a team, which was probably one of my favorite things that we do as a team. I love getting dinner as a team.
Yes, it's a really great team bonding.
Yeah,
experience.
and you can tell like the difference from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. Like we all
we
are
have
just so
become
much
so
more talkative.
close. Yes.
And then we honestly, it's kind of the same for fall and winter. We just get ready all together. We listen to music. I would say for fall, I think it's probably more exciting to get ready because you're with like a ton more girls. And then we
Yeah.
just go out. For fall, we do our sidelines the first and second quarter. And then we do halftime, and then third quarter we would get off, and then fourth quarter we would just do sidelines. But for basketball, all you really do is just kind of sit there until you perform.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're kind of free to go.
Yeah.
I know you guys do like dance with the younger kids. Could you kind of like describe what it is and like what do you guys call it,
Ooh.
and
It's
how
called-
like the experience I guess that is.
So it's called Little Gyms.
Just teach them a dance.
Think of 100 little kids crammed into a gym,
It's 100 versus
saying
like
6,
5 of us.
7 all the time. We
Yes.
like doing counts. We'd be like 6, 7.
I think that it's one of those things where it's like they also all want to be your friend so bad that
Yes.
it's like literally it's at one point we all get like kind of our own grade level to kind of work with, and literally it's like 20 versus just you.
Yes.
And it's like the type of thing
Like,
where they're climbing all over you. They're trying to show you tricks
going
so
to
people
the
are falling on
bathroom.
their
Half of
heads.
them are crying on the ground. Half of them are doing God knows what in the corner, fighting each other. Like,
But
it's
it's a good fundraiser.
yes, it's really good.
And they look up to us a lot, so I really do think, and like on game days, they get so excited to see us, and they'll stay for
It's-
halftime.
yeah,
you
it's
can
really
see them
cute.
watching you. It's really cute. It's just really stressful because we had so many less people during fall. We had like 5 people.
yes.
We didn't have
Trying
that many people
to
trying to
handle
wrangle all those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that could also like benefit them when they get older. Like maybe they'll be like, hey,
Yeah,
you know, I did it when
they-
I was young.
they
You know, maybe
do
I'll
look
either
up
do
to
cheer or
us.
They do
emerald.
really
a
look
lot.
up to us.
They really.
And I really do. They're so cute. They still.
They're like,
I,
"Oh my
they
God,
say hi
the
to me in public
emeralds."
still. They know my name and say hi to me in public. It's like my favorite thing.
Yes.
I got a funnier question for you guys. You guys will probably be able to ramble
God.
forever. Who's the funniest or most unpredictable team member? Either during
Oh.
practice or just randomly, you never know what this person's going to say or do.
Okay, so it's probably all the freshman girls.
I'd say as a whole, I would just say, yeah, the freshmen. We kind of just sit there and watch. We have matured so much thinking about ourselves
Yes,
from
we are
freshman year to
literally
now.
moms to
Like
them.
it feels like we're mothers
Oh my God, they are literally insane. If they listen to us, they know who they are. Aubrey, Addison, you guys are a little
insane.
You guys are insane.
I will say it does feel very much like younger sister type. Like, I think that the amount of times I've been tripped in the hallway, and then I look behind me and it's a freshman, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Or like driving them around is so funny because
my name's getting screamed down the hallway.
Like, I
and
can't wait till I have my license. And I'm
yes, they are insane.
But they add so much. Like, without them, it would not be as fun. Like, I really do enjoy them around.
Is there one thing when you look back on your senior year or just in total that you'll, like, remember? Or is there something you, like, a message that you want to take from the Emeralds that they've taught you, kind of?
I think, personally for me, mine would be my freshman year. Because we just were not a serious team. We did competition, but we were not serious. Like, we literally were kind of more just, like, best friends that kind of just did dance together. But we had 3 foreign exchange students on that team. And so it was just a lot of fun. It was, like, mainly older girls, which I think made it more fun. There were only 2 freshmen compared to now it's, like, mainly all freshmen. So I feel like I think I felt cool to be their friend, but I also, like, enjoyed being around them. And we would actually hang out outside of school. We'd have sleepovers all the time. Like, probably, could you imagine going to a competition, but the night before you have a sleepover in one basement and we all got ready together? Like, that just isn't, like, that's not realistic, but we would do stuff like that because we honestly just wanted to have fun together. And that was probably, like, the most fun team I've been a part of.
Yeah, kind of stuff, like, you'll remember, but it's not necessarily all serious all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a message. My message would probably be just try it. Like, I was so scared to start Emeralds, and I know there's so many girls coming up to us asking, should I join? And the thing is, you just have to try it. You're never really going to know until you just try it.
Yeah.
So
and
that was my whole thing, like quitting volleyball, quitting softball. You just have to try it. It's going to be scary, but you just literally have to do it.
And being honest, if you have rhythm, like, you can learn pretty quickly.
Yes, coming from a little dance background, like I literally grew up on gymnastics and acro, no dance at all, and I just did it, and it's so easy. It's really easy, and we are so fun. I swear,
I think it is. It's like it's so fun, and honestly, if you're also looking for just something to get involved, I think that's another thing. I feel like Emeralds is such like a
it's a medium.
Experience.
It's medium sport. So if you're really like, no, I don't want to do volleyball because that's a little bit too much, but I don't want to do something. I don't want to do nothing. Emeralds is a really good medium.
I feel like it's pretty low pressure, too. I feel like you would think it's a lot of pressure dancing in front of people, but honestly, like, it's just fun. I would say more than anything.
Yeah, that's one thing I feel like that I went into earlier about how it's like, it feels like it's a big pressure, but like kind of when you're out there, it's just almost like comes back natural, like from when you're practicing and stuff. Like,
it's muscle memory.
Yeah.
And I honestly am more focused on watching. I honestly watch you guys, like the other people dance more. I'm like, I forget that the crowd's even there.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you don't realize, but you have a whole other, like you have 5 other people out there.
Yeah.
It's not just you.
Yeah.
Everyone else is doing the same thing you're doing, so it's not just you doing it.
Well, I appreciate you girls for taking your time out of your class to come join me today. This was a fun one to record. Do you guys have any final remarks you want to say? Or kind of like
join Emeralds.
I'd agree. Join Emeralds.
We are fun, and
we do a lot of fun things. I mean, you get to your sport is getting ready, putting on a cute like palm dress and dancing. Like,
not scary.
It's not scary. It's super fun, and it's a positive experience, I'd say.
Yeah.
Well, again, I appreciate you guys coming out. I'm here with the Emeralds dance team. I was
the Emeralds dance team.
Supposed to specify that. So thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Down to the Wire. We'll see you guys next time.
Signing off, the SGHS Emeralds. We out. Come watch us.
Thank you for listening to the Down to the Wire podcast, your weekly podcast that brings you all things sports and more at St. Genevieve High School. We upload weekly podcasts and hope that you will return for next week's exciting episode. Everybody have a great day, and we will see you guys next time.